Hello! In this demo, we will go over the Access Request system and different types of requests that you can submit using the Identity Cloud. Now, depending on the persona, you might have access to submit different types of requests through Saviynt. These might include requests like your application requests, where you are requesting for a new account, entitlement, modification of an account, etc. These can also be requests like a creation of an entitlement that has group management related requests. Service account related requests where you can request to create or manage a new service account. You can also request the creation of new users or manage existing users if, say, you are in an HR team. Other type of requests include role management requests, where you are able to request the creation of a role or a modification of a role. Now, depending on the persona in the company, you might have access to these different types of requests. The most common one is the application-related requests, where you can simply click on Starting an Access Request here. And you can either request access for yourself, somebody else, or multiple people at the same time. Here, you can choose whether you are submitting a request for an application. And then once you have picked this option, System will display various different applications that are available for you to request. Now going back. The second option was where you could request access for a role. So, clicking on this again to start an access request. And using this option, you can request for an enterprise role. Here, we have 2 enterprise roles available from which you can choose from. Now, these are the application and role-related requests. Some of the other requests that we spoke about include requests like service account. So here, if you click on this home module, you will see an option to manage your service accounts. So, if you click on Manage Service Accounts, your system will display all the service accounts or the applications for which you can request for the service accounts, and then you can add it to cart. Another request is User Management Related Request. So, in this section, you can use this to create a new user request, upload users, update existing users, or disable users. This section is something that would be available to your HR team or your administrators to manage the user identities within an application. Similarly, for role-based access control, this section of managing roles lets you create a new role request where you can create a new role. Or you can manage your existing roles as well. So, these were some of the key request types that can be submitted using Saviynt. This also includes emergency access, change password request, and much more. We will talk about these in the upcoming lessons. Now, on the home page, you can always view your recent requests. So this is quick information on what were the recent requests that you submitted, and how many of those are complete or in progress. So this displays the status. And if you want to view the complete request history with the details, you can always click on View All. And here it will show you all the requests that you have submitted. And you also have an option to filter out these requests if you are looking for a specific request. So using this filter icon here, I can filter my request based on my application. For example, I'm looking for the requests that have been created for Active Directory application. I can also submit a request ID. I can submit the date on which the request was submitted. And all of these filtering features can be used to filter out the request. Let's click on Apply Filter, and this will showcase all the requests that were submitted for Active Directory, and you can view this information. To view the details of the request, you can always click on this arrow here, and it will showcase the details of that specific request. Let's go back. You can also view your existing access by clicking on this shortcut, and this displays all the applications, accounts, and entitlements you have access to. You can click on this section to view the applications you have access to. Scroll down, and this will also show you the specific entitlements that you have in this application. The Review Pending Request style lets you view the requests that you are supposed to review and take an action on as an approver. Let's say you are a manager or application owner. A request might come your way to approve it. So these are all the requests that need the review and approval. You can click on those requests, and after you have reviewed the request, you can take an action on it, like approving the request or rejecting it. We will look into these processes in detail in the upcoming lessons. This brings us to the end of this demo. Thank you.